Let's do some transfer bits briefly. Then we can check out some other interesting stories around the globe. Then we can get into our issues we have for you today on the show. So we begin with some transfer stories and interesting teams and how teams are busily getting deals done. Others are also dilly-dallying. Others are not too sure on what to do. So far, done deals, big ones we know. Cunha is a done deal for Man U. That one is done. They have done it. For Arsenal, I haven't heard any done deal, big one as we speak. No done deal as of yet because Zubimendi is still not confirmed. Done deal not yet for Arsenal. If you go to City, done deals, yes, we're picking up signals that indeed they are done with 8 Nori of Wolverhampton Wanderers. That one we're told is done. For the others, like Reynes of Milan and also Sheki of Lyon, we know that agreements have been reached, but not done deal as we speak. So we can't announce those ones for now. Chelsea. No big one as we speak, even though, yes, they completed out of the striker who indeed Delap. That one is a done deal, but apart from that one, nothing substantive or big as we speak.
We are hearing that the Mike Manya deal might be off. I mean,
it's falling through.
Disagreement on the price between AC Milan and Chelsea.
We'll get into that one, but let's begin with some transfer rumors when how things are shaping. I'll begin from this interesting one. Swedish striker Utd Gyokeres is always in the news. He's been linked with several clubs. Arsenal at a point, Man U and his former manager Ruben Amorim at a point was linked to that club. But as we speak in the news today is that Utd Gyokeres is furious that his club, that Sporting Lisbon, have gone back on a gentleman agreement that the 27-year-old could leave this summer for 67 million euros, record in Portugal. There was a reporting this one. So Gyokeres, we are told, if you go to his Instagram page, he's taking off the Sporting Lisbon club from his page because he's furious with the club for not agreeing or not respecting the agreement they had with him to let him go for some, like I told you, the figure indeed again is 67 million euros. That was agreement, but now they clearly are demanding for a lot more, and Gyokeres is not happy with that move that has come in from his club. Now we're picking up signals that Grealish could be heading to Bayer Leverkusen. Hey, Leverkusen for that Grealish. Interesting one. If indeed their midfielder Florent Wirtz leaves.
Gyokeres, quick one on Gyokeres. Yes. You see, when you are a club, when you're a big club, you're a big club. You understand? When you are a big club, no. Why you didn't? I'm surprised that you didn't add the bit that Manchester United are in for the boy. The boy wants to go even without.
But earlier on said he's been linked with Man U, Arsenal,
and add the fact that even he's choosing Manchester United.
So why is it not
happening?
That
is why there's what is it again?
Why is it not happening? It's not happening. Why is it
not
happening then?
Because Manchester United will
if you are big, go and pay.
Wait, you need to offload. I stop. You
offload,
but you know that you have to balance the books. Bengazi.
Let the players
so
go.
Holland.
Say Holland.
Basa say you want Rashford. Basa you want Rashford.
You don't want Rashford.
You take it. We'll give it to you. We'll give you 42 million.
Rashford.
But all I'm trying to say is that it's honestly, I'm just surprised. When we lost that Europa League final, I was like, here we go again. But Bengazi, we've signed Cunha.
That's a forward.
That's a which Chelsea player is better than Cunha?
Kopama.
Come on. Kopama, Cunha is playing Wolves, so if Cunha gets to that Chelsea team, he will double the figures of Kopama. I'm telling you, Bengazi,
that
listen to what I'm saying.
Cunha is better than Kopama.
If he gets to that Chelsea team,
what merit?
He will double.
By what merit?
If Cunha, listen to what I'm saying. If Cunha, let me give you the stats of Cunha and then Kopama. Yes, because he's playing at Wolves, and I'm telling you that if Cunha gets into that Wolves team, he will double the figures. My point is that we've signed a big player even without Champions League. That is a big club. Good afternoon to all Manchester United fans.
Who is the big player? No, Jones.
I am shocked.
A player who's not.
You are telling me that Cunha is a better player than Kopama.
If he gets into that Chelsea team, he will double his figures.
Because
he carried this team out of relegation. He was injured.
When they started the league, where was he? Where was he when they started the league? Was it not Victor Pereira came in
and he still carried.
Where was Cunha when they started the league?
Cunha plays both left, right. He can play as a 9. He can play as a 10. He can play on both wings.
Can Evans even play as a left, right, and then as a 9?
But why are you bringing Evans?
No.
But I'm just trying to tell you that
a player who has never scored 20 goals in a season. Is Cunha a player?
And I'm telling you that Cunha plays at Wolves.
I said he has never scored 20 goals.
And I'm saying that Cunha plays at Wolves.
What are you telling me?
Cunha gets into that Barca team.
Why? But are you this thing that you are saying
scandalous?
No, it is not scandalous.
I don't even have to buy you.
No.
I don't have to buy you.
I'm telling you that Matheus Cunha.
I don't have a problem with the player.
And I'm telling you that he's been injured.
You say that he's better than Cole Palmer is scandalous.
He scored 17 goals, 6 assists. He's missed about close to 8 games for Wolves. And you've seen how Wolves and the poor quality they were in. You know they were in the relegation zone.
Yeah, we know.
They had to bring a new manager in, and this man put the team on.
And then what was he when they started the league? Although they were battling relegation.
Where was that Chelsea team? Chelsea would have been in the second position.
I wish Atom was here.
Whether you like it or not.
Okay.
I wish Atom was here.
So my point is that Manchester United is still a big club.
They should go and get Gyokeres.
Of course, he wants to come.
Go and buy him then.
And I'm telling you, we have to offload.
You know he wants to come because Arsenal, Chelsea, they don't need him anymore. That's why he wants to come to Manchester United. What is United playing? They're not competing in any European competition.
Who told you Arsenal doesn't need Gyokeres?
Oh, he doesn't need Gyokeres. He put off. Arsenal put off.
Why?
Because of his age. Because of his age.
For Benjamin Sesko.
Sesko for Gyokeres. Arsenal are blind. You will see next season.
What are you saying? Arsenal are blind.
You see, this guy is the second top goal scorer. The second top goal scorer in Europe right now. Gyokeres after
he is
Mbappe.
Yes.
But Arsenal are blind and going for a defensive striker. They are going for a defensive striker. You will see.
Defensive striker.
You will see. We are here.
Anyway,
that's how big Manchester United is. Even at our 15th position, the big boys want to come.
Wow. Listen, at our 15th position.
Let me get you one more transfer story that is also brilliant. City are really busy with transfers. They are like we've been linked with Rangers of AC Milan. Deal's almost done. We are told already done is 8 Nori from Wolves. Left back is done today. Olympic Lyon's midfielder, attacking midfielder he is. That's Ryan Sheki. We are told the deal is almost done. £34 million involved. Yeah. And they're getting the player on. I've been told that's a great player.
No, he is. For those who follow the Europa this season, and obviously as United fans, we follow the Europa. He played against us, brilliant guy, home and away. And if not for Brian Mbeumo, United would have gone in for him. But then I think the coach
prefers Mbeumo.
Yes, even in the sense that we want a strong player and someone who has seen it all in the league. He scored 20 goals.
Very well.
Mbeumo scored 20 goals in the league. So I mean, it's just good that you go in for. So Sheki is a very good guy and he will boost Manchester City.
2 last ones involving 2 Ghanaian players who could make moves this window in England. Antoine Semenyo of Bournemouth. We're told Tottenham Hotspur are stepping up their interest in Semenyo, even though Man U, team play by Mope. Player Bia Manchester pay.
We know
same player Semenyo. Tottenham are stepping up, and Man U also looking around trying to.
When you're a big club, you're a big club.
So you want to.
It got to a point. Barca could not register players. We don't want to talk about this, but you know, NBA knows that it got to a point. Barca could not register players. They had to sell the grass.
We had issues.
They had issues.
We had issues.
When you're a big club, you're a big club.
We had issues. We know it.
You see, that's what I'm telling you. Balance the books. That's why we can't just go and sign. It got to a point. Barcelona had to organize weddings at Camp Nou for players for fans to come there, and then you know the funny thing, they'll bring your tables there, and then when you're there, they'll tell you that you're there for grass
your microphone is off. Let's go on to Mohamed Kudus. Kudus also has been linked, and West Ham are considering a swap deal with Chelsea involving Mohamed Kudus, when the Hammers are prepared to let go Moroccan centre back Naif Aged, who will lead the summer. But Newcastle also liking, they also want Kudus. So Kudus, one player, Chelsea one team. We are told Newcastle are also interested in getting on board Mohamed Kudus. Question though is, should Kudus leave West Ham?
I think he should leave West Ham.
One more season, or should he leave?
He should leave West Ham for a bigger Premier League club. He shouldn't go outside the Premier League.
Yeah, he has said a big no to, that's how they move.
Yes. So if it's going to be in the Premier League, why not? I think it's time. It's time for him to go. He needs to be up there. And it's football. Time waits for no man. We've seen a lot of things happen to a lot of people. If he had accepted a big offer and say said that, see, I want to go in for the money, I wouldn't have a problem with that.
And we're offering some huge amounts for him.
But then, if it's going to be a step up, say Chelsea, Newcastle, you never know, maybe Spurs might come in later. Let him move to the big clubs because he's a big player.
Bengazi, I think my problem with him moving is Lopetegui. When Lopetegui was there, he made it known that he can't add anything to Kudus football, and then Porter too has shown that he also can't add anything good. But then my question is, if Chelsea should be able to get him, would he be a starter? Because you know Chelsea have a lot of players.
So, Pastor.
No,
I'm coming. None of them, the quality, none of them.
I know.
The only one who is close is Cole Palmer.
Bengazi, I'm coming.
The only one is Cole Palmer.
Bengazi, I'm coming.
Madueke.
The only one is Cole Palmer.
Madueke.
I'm coming, Bengazi.
Wasan Roth, Madueke.
I'm coming, Bengazi.
Oh, who? The others on the wing.
Madueke, they already.
But Sancho is gone. Who else is
there? Where I'm
coming? Neto is okay, but he's injury prone.
Where I'm coming from is on the left side. If he should strike from the right side of the attack,
there's nobody there. It's
Neto for now. For Madueke will definitely go. So I know it will be.
Neto,
and then they've I think they've signed a striker in the name of Dilap. And then for the right side too, that Brazilian guy is also coming. And they don't try. No, Bengazi, wait.
Chelsea.
Wait. What Chelsea can do?
It's only Cole Palmer.
What Chelsea can do? I know for now it's only Cole Palmer who has proven in the team. It's only Cole Palmer, but
he's the only one who can compare himself to Mohamed Kudus.
I understand. But the reason I'm saying that they want to that Estevao, they want to also develop the boy. So no, Bengazi. So when he comes, there's no way he's going to be like he will be on the bench and then.
What will be the point in going to buy Kudus if you know you don't have a place for him there?
But they bought Disasi when we know they start. But they bought Bediashile and bought Disasi. When
comes to Chelsea, he's going straight into the first 11.
I'm not saying it's not possible for him.
There's nobody.
But from what you are saying, Megan, no, they bought Bediashile. Did they know that? They bought.
So they were not good enough for please.
Extavio is not part of Enzo Maresca's squad. If you listen to Enzo Maresca,
well, I mean that was
when the season was over. He just said that now he has 70% of his squad, and he wants to invest more and go into the Champions League. And clearly, if you are going to battle it all out for the Champions League, you can't take in Extavio, Madueke, Mudryk, and the rest and go play Champions League. Charlie, baby,
Kudus. For Chelsea, you can't rely on them when it comes to.
Everybody who listens to me knows I'm a Chelsea fan.
The team perform.
That's why there are some players. I said it that there's a big shark Chelsea is following, and trust me, I won't be surprised they're going for. Look at them, they went for the lab because they knew they needed a figure in the middle.
So you know, be surprised if they're going for who?
Victor Osimhen. Because of Perry from Turkey this morning is that the guy has now started conversation with two England clubs, Manchester United and the other, we did not mention. And I saw Mikel Obi's tweet that he's
I don't think
Mikel Obi
it will be a good business for Chelsea to have Jackson and the lap and then bring in Osimhen.
Good. Now this is the issue.
Jackson,
I think either one of them.
The
Jackson
last 3 games of Jackson, he operated from the left as a winger.
Okay.
That's Maresca. We said the guy is playing really well there. The lap on any day is a long-term fix for Chelsea, but Victor Osimhen will be a short fix for Chelsea. When he comes, you don't give him the 2 years, 3 years, and he's done. And I'm telling you that Pep, what I'm seeing that because Osimhen, I'm having that confidence because Mikel Obi's conversation he has had, even on Twitter this morning, tells that he has had certain conversation with a certain man called Paul Weston, who is the sporting director of Chelsea, in relation to what Victor Osimhen is facing, leaving Saudi and all those stuff. Do you get it? When I saw that United are adding Zexi to 75 million euros.
Zexi won't
for him. I mean,
Zexi won't
it's
go.
so
you see,
sexy Zexi.
Yes, I think
the high percent of the players they have was in the past.
You have to get your sources right.
No.
Because you have to get your sources right.
He said you guys
Zexi?
are adding.
No, Zexi. Check, confirm.
I'll send a screenshot to them and they'll place it on. If 75 million euros and you
there's one favorite player,
how much
there's
did you
one
buy
favorite player
how much did you buy him?
Was the coach
Amorim.
He's not going to. There's no way he's going to put out. What's the name? Zexi. When we have Hoyland, what kind of mathematics is that? We'll add Hoyland and give you the money it takes.
So
I'm sure Atom saw H and he thought it was S or
I
Z.
saw Zexi.
No, it's
Zexi
sensual, or he saw
Peter
zebra.
Alcam.
He saw zebra or something. But my point is that no sensible. Maybe it might happen, but for now, the first person we need to offload is Hoyland. It won't make sense.
Yes.
Zexi is even injured, and there's no club that's going to come in for him now because he was injured, and then he had to play the final and came back injured again. So I don't think it would be a good deal to get Zexi off and then keep Hoyland for what? Hey, keep him.
You're live on Star FM. This is a Sports Digest Tuesday edition, as always, about hot debates in here. A bit on transfers there for you. Your team actively trying to get players in, and some also trying to offload so they can buy. Interesting how some big teams behave. Mm-hmm. Those who are doing the business are doing the business, and some also offload before they.
Those who are selling